roller coaster is the first word that comes to mind. Worthwhile is an understatement, I would say, and incredibly eye-opening. So to try and boil down all the experiences that we've gone through and all of the the setbacks and then bounce backs we've done in the last X months is literally an impossible task. I'd say it's been one of the single greatest learning experiences in my life, including spending time in a completely foreign country and learning about culture and the way things work over there, but also in terms of skills you pick up. Like, I think that a lot of the learning that's gone on isn't going to become apparent for a little while, because when there's so much that you have to take in, quite often you can't really put words to that yet, and I'm only beginning really to start to apply some of the things I've learned now into other areas of my life and other areas of my work. So what would I say to somebody who's thinking about doing this? Do it, first of all, but also go in expecting to be challenged, because you will be challenged, but that is the point. So if you can go in with that mentality and looking to learn, then you're going to get an amazing amount out of doing an internship with Pave.
In terms of kind of us getting there and settling in, Pave were fantastic pre-internship as well, because we had an orientation with other interns, as well as having an orientation when we actually got to our first destination, which was great for settling in, as in with the other interns, but also with the leaders of our internship from Pave. But apart from that, the kind of support there was very structured, and all our transport was very timely and kind of reliable. They're fantastic, basically.
So before we were able to really get cracking and do a lot of work, the first thing we had to figure out was how to communicate properly and really understanding people, because it wasn't really until we got to figure out the interpersonal relationships between Western cultures, England and the USA, and the Indian culture, that wasn't until that point that stuff really started clicking and we started getting a lot done. So that in America people are seen to be quite forceful and almost aggressive and very getting things done quickly. India is kind of the opposite of that, but it's not less effective, it's just a different approach. And so once we kind of got the interpersonal communication nailed, and gone through a process of understanding, why are these things different, how are they different, how can we meet in the middle, at that point stuff really started clicking, and then we really got a lot done.
For my future career, I think this internship was a great opportunity, and especially again coming to cultural differences, coming to managing various project partners' expectations, and actually fitting in the business environment that you're in. And this is very important, especially nowadays where everything is so global and you're working with different people from various countries. So that was one major aspect that I got out of it, and that was very, very helpful for me.
The Pave internship, in terms of its effects on my future career, it's actually taught me to look outside the box. So before I went there, I had quite a narrow view of what I wanted to do, kind of post-university. But the sheer experience has actually just forced me to open up my horizons and look into the wider world and the bigger issues that are socially that are happening in the world. So it's actually given me quite a large. I want to try and tackle some kind of social agenda in my future career now, where I actually didn't really have that focus before.
Okay, my future career. I haven't got that one completely nailed down yet, but it's looking like I'm going to go into something into governance. So I suppose my ambition is really to try and make business do good things for the world. So of course social enterprise is a big and very, very new and exciting part of that. So I suppose the opportunity to actually get first-hand experience, not just of working in, but also trying to develop a social enterprise has been pretty invaluable. Because I mean, how can you talk about or purport to know about something unless you've been on the front line and you've done it yourself? So, you know, I've got that depth of experience now, which is going to add weight to my conversations about anything in terms of, you know, socially responsible business, even if it's indirectly related. So if you're thinking about CSR or, you know, new business models which haven't yet even been dreamt up yet, but social enterprise has got, you know, a multifaceted, I suppose, relationship to my career aspect. So for me, it fits really well.